King news, my lovely, wonderful people. This is Fulani headsman Maiti Allah making mockery of FCT minister Yesom Wike. They says he drinks ogogoro every morning before going to the office. Then he wants to come and tell us that he's banning open grazing. Who gave him the tenacity? I mean, what pride and insolence for him to tell us that open grazing is bound? From where to where? After drinking ogogoro before he goes to work, he cannot come and tell us that open grazing is no longer tenable in FCT. Well, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe as we see Fulani herdsmen makes mockery of the FCT minister. The Maeti Allah Kuta horde has reacted to the threat made by the minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Yesom Wike, regarding a potential ban on the movement of cows in the Nigerian's capital. Recall that Wike recently announced his intention to have consultations with the relevant stakeholders in order to enforce a ban on open grazing more effectively in FCT. Wike said, before we take any decision, we will do proper consultation so that nobody will say, you never alerted us. You never indicated or interacted with them before you took your decision. I don't want anybody coming to me or saying rubbish. We are going to call the cattle people to sit down. We cannot allow these things to go on like this. We didn't say that there will be no cattle in Abuja, but not within the city. Look for somewhere else. Like I said, we'll take it one after the other. In response to Wike's comment, the National Secretary of the Maiti Alakuta Horde, Sali Abrusalim, directly has dismissed the threats of Wike and called it inconsequential and non-relevant. The statement reads, where is the grazing land in Abuja? Is it inside the building they will graze? The thing is, Wike is not consistent. His threat is inconsequential. We have seen autumn come and go. So we don't want to engage Wike, who has to take ogogoro, that's alcoholic drink, before going to his office every morning. You have heard it before. He said it himself. Let him deliver service in FCT. We are waiting to see the good work he will do. You know he's working from our party. We know, so I cannot criticize him any further. But I wait patiently to see. PDP is our party. You cannot kick against the bricks. He is our minister. So I don't want to start fighting with minister on social media or sending message back and forth. Whatever he has said is inconsequential. I am saying this so that the information can be properly disseminated to all our brothers, wherever they are, not to be afraid. There is no grazing place in Abuja. It's settled. And our cattle must feed. All those cattle you see here belongs to the elites. It is not for us. Go and find out. Every governor of the north has a cattle head. So he will have to find way to talk to those people to build ranches. Wike does not deserve my response or any merit. Let him deal with the massive abandoned building first of all. Let him reface Abuja before coming to us. Is it the cattle boys that you see with the cows that have the money to buy? Can't you see how wretched and tattered they look? Let him collect taxes from those houses nobody is occupying. Let him develop the city. Let him take care of the indigenous people that have been neglected, the Gari people, and let him go and do that first. Don't come near the Fulanis. If you do, you will find it very difficult. You think the cattle belongs to us. It belongs to your fellow ministers, governors, and the rest. Senators, go and find out who they belong to. Then we can start from there. Did you hear how Wike was addressed as an Ogogoro man? You heard me. You see, when you lose your relevance of importance when you no longer have a voice. These are some of the things that happen. Yes, some week, some other time ago, we saw him telling everybody that he drinks how many years old whiskey. I mean, that's his personal life. It's not our business. So long as he has not displayed himself, unworthy and looking, disgracing himself, falling all over in town. Whenever it comes to his job, he does it well. Whatever he does in his private life, honestly, sincerely, is truly speaking, should be his private life and his business. But because Wike is a loud person, he cannot do anything without somebody else hearing. That's why he's been in the eye of the storm. Of course, what we can intend to do is a good gesture. How can you go? I mean, the last time I was in Abuja, honestly, sweetheart, I felt it. I said, which kind of country be this? Which kind of federal capital territory? You enter inside streets, see cows. Do you know that the very cows we're talking about has killed school children before? Please go and investigate. Don't just take it hook, like, and sinker. Yes, children were coming back from school. Cows were passing. And cow now. The children were trying to cross with the whole, and they trampled on the child. Some others were injured because they were scared. They didn't know where to go back and forth. I know some parents, not everybody will make sure that they drop and pick their children from school by themselves because of the way life and everything. I mean, it's not an excuse not to look after your child, but it happened, and we've seen lives being lost because of decision being taken. Please go and investigate. Type it simply on Google. Okay? Which country produces the best cow and their meat, all their byproduct, meat products, and the rest? Sweetheart, you will find Nigeria is not number 1, it's not number 2, it's not number 3, it's not number 4, it's not number 5. Please, if God don't bless you, take it to the next level. Travel to some of these countries and see. Even in the countryside, if you will see, now that they call village for abroad, even in the countryside, whether you will see cows loosely walking around, no, you will not find it. Even when you see them, they're in a large expanse of land, guarded. Most of them, especially the commercial one, the one not owned by private farmers, are covered and are kept in where we call ranches. Nigerian system, because of this same deceit, lies that continue to cover, that people will not speak the truth. They refuse to do the right thing. Putting structures in place. There are parts in this country that have large expanse of land, predominantly the north. What stops us from making sure that, all these places, there are proper and very well ranch, in these places? So look at Sabo Forest. Yet we are fighting people houses with cows. God save us. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.